All right, I got OBS installed, so no more free cam, whatever that was. Hopefully the audio will be a little better. I've tested it before, so do another test draft here on the Blindfremen 3-color EDH cube. So here we go, 70 card deck, 11 packs, 7 cards a pack. All right, we got Prismatic Vista is good. I'm just doing these videos to test everything out. I'm going to explain the cube later. In better detail. I think Prismatic Vista is a safe pick here. It'll be in any deck. Thrasios is good. Engine's good. Elspeth is good. Moxstein. I mean, these are all good, but take the land. You can't go wrong with that. There's tons of good stuff in the cube. There's another land. Fetid Heath. It's okay. What do we got here, though? Death Reap Ritual. Disrupt Decorum. Multicolor card. This pack's kind of medium. I'm going to take the land. I may or may not play that, but here we go. Sword of the Animist is very good. Teferi's Protection is good, but this can go to any deck, so I'm going to pick it. And again, this is without having drafted any commanders. In a real draft, you'd have your 5 commanders, and you could pick more with better information. Wonder is interesting. That's a new one I added recently. I'm curious how that'll play out. Because you can discard it and give your board flying and stuff like that. So it's interesting. We'll see how long that stays in there. Maybe it stays in, maybe it doesn't. Berserk is fine. Venser, I think, is probably what I'm going to take here. I mean, these are all kind of comparable. Thrasios and Elspeth Wield, Resurgent Wield. I'm going to take... I'll take Thrasios, I guess. It's just a strong card. Death Reap Ritual and Michaeloth. This one, card draw is just really good. Wow, Teferi's Protection. Okay. I know the bots, they have their preferences. So you got Sultai / Bant, perhaps. Liliana is super strong. Blade of Cells could go in any deck. I'm going to take Liliana, actually. So black, green, blue, perhaps. Teferi's Protection was kind of on the wheel. Timeless Witness is good. Grave Titan. Interesting. I think I'll actually take... I'm going to take Timeless Witness. I don't know if that's correct, but I'm doing it. Ophiomancer, Wood Elves. Ooh, that's an interesting pick, actually. Ophiomancer's really good. Wood Elves is a little more replaceable, so I think I'm actually going to take Ophiomancer. Ooh, Beast Whisperer is very good. Serra Ascendant is kind of busted. I don't even know if it should stay in the cube, but it depends if I want to make this a 30 life or 40 life cube. Blasphemous Act is probably the best in the pack, but Beast Whisperer is good. Bastion, I think, is my pick. Champion is good, but I think Bastion is good there. Kenrith is good. Supreme Verdict. Okay, take that one out of there. Yeah, so it's looking like... I'm going to kind of pile the white stuff over here. Don't have a lot of fixing yet. Coalition Relic is always decent. Yeah, I'll take the Coalition Relic. Can't go wrong with that. All right. Kokusho, Overwhelming Stampede, Phantasmal Image. I like the early drops. I just feel like those are pretty valuable. Can always get more late drops. Propaganda, I don't know if I want to keep in the cube. It's good against tokens. It's a fine card, but I just don't know if does it slow the game down too much, that type of thing. Probably not. It's probably not that big a deal. Marin and Return, I'm going to take... And Arcane Denial actually is really good. I think I'm actually going to take Arcane Denial. Okay, Archaeomancer... Yeah, I'll take Archaeomancer. Mystic Reflection is good, but I think Archaeomancer is pretty solid. Author of Shadows is quite good. Stampede and Return. Okay, sweet. Didn't really take anything outside of Sultai there. I need more lands, if possible. Mox Emerald, there you go. Hopefully City of Ass Wheels, probably not. Oh, now I'm demonetized. I just said City of Ass. Yeah, Mox Emerald. Hope to wheel Skittering Surveyor, I guess. I don't know. Ooh, Sakura Tribe Elder. I know Terramorphic is decent, but Sakura Tribe is one of the best ramp spells. Thorn Mammoth is fine. I'm going to take Stitcher Supplier. That has a higher upside in case I get more like reanimation style things. Uro is just really good. Okay, yeah, I'll take Skittering Surveyor here. None of these. Blade Historian is a little scary to play against, potentially. Again, I'm not playing against anyone here, but this is just hypothetical. Yeah, so we definitely still need more fixing. Run pack, what, 6, 5? Pack 5 with 1 land. And a Mox, I guess, which doesn't really fix, but Vidalcan Orrery is good, but I'm actually going to take Persist because I think that's plays into the strategy nicely. God, Dockside Extortionist. What a busted card. I'm going to take Ugin. Ugin is just super powerful. Perforos is really busted. Kamal. Actually, I'm going to hate draft Perforos because it's just that good of a card. Here, none of these are super exciting. Opta's fine. I'll take it, I guess. Evil Twin is fine. Skull Prophet, there we go. Ooh, Thorn came around. Sweet. Poliano is good here. It's probably my pick. Actually, that's the only card I can play, so easy pick, Poliano. I'm up to like 3 lands now. Let's get rid of this Perforos. All right, we got Resculpt, Reality Shift, Dream Devourer, Court of Ambition. Dream Devourer, I think, is pretty good. I'm going to take Court of Ambition, though. This card has a good win condition and gets you the Monarch, so. Coiling Oracle, I think, is the pick. That's a pretty good one. Chart of Course is good. Ooh, Eternal Witness. There we go. Sweet, I got both Witness. None of these I'm playing, so I'm going to get rid of Tristani. I'll take the Resculpt. It's just safer. I don't see this deck having like a million creatures, but Bite Int is good. But okay, so that's coming out. And the Hull Breach. Oh, let's not make that confusing. Yeah, so this pile of stuff I'm not playing. I need a lot more land fixing, if possible. Ooh, Watery Grave. That is the pick. Other cards are fine. I'd like to wheel them. Flooded Grove, I think, is the pick here. Scoot Swarm is really good, but I need to catch up on land. Sword of Hearth and Home. Oh, man, what a card. Okay, Callous Blood Mage, I think is fine. These other cards are pretty good. I'm going to take Callous Blood Mage. It's probably going to make the deck. I'm going to get rid of Soul Herder. And Scoot Swarm Wield, that's really good. I don't think that would happen very often in a real draft, but what did I take? Take any off color of that pack? I think they were all on color, weren't they? Okay. Well, what do we got here? We got not a land I can use. Lightning Bolt is in the cube. I think it's an interesting card. I think and it kills like what 40% of the cards of the creatures in the cube, so it's pretty good. Super efficient. So here I think it's Moldervine or Thief. I'm gonna take Thief because it's cheaper, and it kind of draws cards. Master Death is good. I'm gonna take 3 visits though. That card is just really strong. The early ramp. Now here's interesting. These are all really good. Primetime is good. Muldrifter is good. Oracle I think is the pick. This card is just nuts. I don't know if that's right, but I did it. Also, Deep Shadow is a nice ramp card. Here we go. Moldervine Wield. That's the other thing. It's multicolor, so it probably wheels. And Sun Petal. Okay, get rid of the Sun Petal here. Okay, and where are we here? Still only have 5 land. Wow, we are real low on those. So I need to prioritize land if possible. That said, there's a Spellseeker and a Cultivate. What do we have for Spellseeker? We don't have anything that great. We got a couple of things. Yeah. Coast might wheel. I'm going to take Cultivate. It is kind of a fixer. Rishkar's Expertise is really good. So is Archon, but I'm going to take Sunken Ruins. I know that's weird. Hopefully one of those cards will wheel. All right. Teferi is super strong. Foundation Breaker I think I need because I don't have enough things that kill stuff. So I don't know if that was a good pick or not, but I'm doing it. It's nice to have an answer. Veil of Summer. Just a good answer. Oh, geez. Nothing wheel? Was that the other pack? Okay. Here, which ones am I afraid of? I guess Lavinia can be the strongest. Okay, cool. Archon Wheels. Ghostly Flicker. Okay. This is second to last pack. The penultimate. Wormcoil. Wormcoil or Ravenous Chupacabra. I think I'm actually going to take Wormcoil. Hopefully one of those wheels, one of those black cards. I just figure something will wheel there. Chatterfang is good if you have a lot of tokens. I don't. I know Plightcrafter would normally be my pick here, but I actually want more lands. I'm going to take Woodland Cemetery. Shieldred here is... Oh, dude. Agent of Treachery. Okay. Those are both really strong. Do I have any ways to abuse Agent of Treachery? Because if not, I can maybe pass it. I have like a persist, but like that's... I have Ghostly Flicker. Yeah. Yeah, Agent Treachery is better in the white-blue decks. Oh, this card's not in. Yeah, my computer screen isn't that big. That's why I got to scroll so far. Interesting. Shieldred or Agent of Treachery? I'm actually going to take Shieldred. All right, here, nothing I can play. Crashing Drawbridge is fine. I'm not super excited about it in this deck. I'm going to take Carter Doomscourge just to get it out of the way. And here we go, Ravenous Chupacabra, and get rid of the Chatterfang and take a Courser. All right, cool. So what did I... Oh, Soul Herder's out as well. What did I... God, I still only have 7 lands. These bots just pick the lands so highly. All right, so here we have a Evolving Wilds. Wow, nothing really exciting for my deck here. We'll take that. Arachnogenesis is fine. Rejuvenating Springs is the easy pick. So now we're up to 9 lands. Actually 8 with the Mox. Ooh, Twilight Prophet is super strong. Draw, damage, everything. Toski. I like Toski a lot, or Toski. I'm going to take it. It's card draw. It's got to be pretty good, right? We're going to get rid of God Eternal, and we're going to take... Ooh, Bane of Progress came around. Sweet. Okay. All right, here. Let's build this pretty quick here. My internet is a little bit slow, so it might take a little longer than normal to load. All right, so get rid of all these. And what I do to make everything simpler is I just try to sort by like the types of lands. So like, okay, got the blue-green, we got the blue-black, and there we go. All right, so here I am going to 9. So we need 16. I'm just going to do 25 to make it simple. So we're going to go 655. I'm not going to spend too much time on the land base right here. All right, 24 lands and the Mox. All right, 79. I got to cut 9 cards, technically 10. All right, what do we have here? What can I cut? So Stitcher Supplier is interesting. Let's see. I'm going to put the candidates up at the top here, and I'm actually going to zoom out. Ooh, look at that. Wow, that is a much better way to see it, although you can't really read them. They do pop up here. Okay, Chatterfang, that's coming out. Let's just click on it. Yeah, there we go. Okay, what do we got? It's hard to read some of this stuff. Master of Death does Surveil. I don't have enough reanimation. Let us see. It'd be nice to have more. I wonder if I should add more into the cube list, to be honest. I think that would be nice if I added like 1 or 2 more. Let's see. Veil of Summer is good. It protects something and draws a card. It's just like freaking busted, to be honest. The problem is all these cards are really good. Ghostly Flicker, what can that do for me? Arcana Cruelty, Bane of Progress, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, kind of, 6, kind of, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, technically 14 with Uro, although it would kill Uro, but that's fine. 15. Yeah, there's a lot, actually. There's like 15 things. Okay, what do we got? So Stitcher Supplier, what does that do for me? As far as reanimation, I think I should even consider adding the Young Necromancer from Modern Horizons 2. It's either that or like Phyrexian Delver. I want like a creature with an ETB reanimate. Phyrexian Delver is a little bit tougher to cast, and it deals damage to you. Young Necromancer trades that for exiling 2 cards from your graveyard, so it's kind of a... I think I'm leaning toward Young Necromancer if I had to add one. Let us see. Just clicking my mouse here. So the supplier is... Let's just cut it for now. I don't know if that's correct, because it's nice to have an early drop, too. All right, Liliana. This card is just really good. You get her going. Draw cards, yeah. Moldervine, maybe. Return of the Wild Speaker is just actually really, really good. Baleful Mastery. It's in the 4 slot. Actually, I should put this in the 3 slot because half the time I'll probably cast it for 2. Each ends up if a creature died, you would try. I think this is way better than Moldervine, to be honest. Let me check something. Moldervine, Reclamation. I'm curious how often this is played in the past couple of years on EDH Rec. 13,000 decks. Okay, yeah, that's a lot, actually. But in the decks it's played, you can really, like, take advantage of it. You play a bunch of low-to-the-ground stuff and just, you know, draw a ton of cards. Oh, I accidentally got rid of Shieldred, I think. That's going back in. Okay, there's a lot of cuts I'd have to make here. Skull Prophet is just a better version of the 1-drop I cut. Because I can activate that at my leisure. It's funny, I didn't get any of the 3-drop. The thing was Scoot Swarm. This can, like, win on its own. I'm going to cut it, though. I don't know if that's correct, but it's not like a tokens deck. Although I have a couple of cards that work with tokens, like Return and Toski. Or Toski. Bastion of Remembrance. This is a good one. Okay, so I think all of my 2-drops, I think I'm just going to play. 1-drops. Veil is good. Oh, man. So what am I protecting with Veil? I got a couple of big things here. Yeah. I got Ugin. Yeah. Blue or black spell. It counters a counter spell. There's a few of those in the cube. Opt. I guess I'll cut the Opt. I don't have like a spell slinger thing to go with it. I don't have a way to tutor it or anything. Not that I would tutor for Opt, but Kenra's Transformation is nice because like you can it replaces itself and it hits like you can put it on their commander, and that's just really good. Yeah, Moldervine is really good. I mean that's another card draw. I have a lot of card draw though. I have 2 Monarchs, Return of the Wild Speaker, Death Reap. So that's 5. What else? 6 with Liliana. 6-drop. It's a little iffy to call that 7. I'm gonna count this as 8, 9. Yeah, I got a lot. I have a lot of creatures though. Holy shit! Actually, Moldervine might be pretty good. All right. Well, this is kind of tough. So Callous Blood Mage. This card is just kind of a Swiss Army knife. You get a pass to draw a card, or you exile someone's graveyard. Maybe Skittering Surveyor. Because I have a decent number of cards that help me get land. I have Cultivate 3 Visits. Although you could argue Skittering Surveyor is better than Cultivate in this deck. Maybe. It's an interesting argument. But Cultivate, I mean, I just really want to make sure I fix my colors. Cultivate, I think, is just safer. Let's see. Whenever yeah. That's better in tokens, but I have a lot of decks, or a lot of creatures, though. A couple things make tokens. Coalition Relic, maybe. But I do... It does ram me. I think a Skittering Surveyor is probably the weakest out of all that. Master of Death. It's a 3/1 for 3 Surveil 2. I think I'm actually going to cut that. I just don't have a ton of reanimation. That's why. Or at 72. I'm going to kind of cheat and just cut it to 70. I know it's supposed to be 69, but, you know. Oh, boy, what do we got? Card draw damage. So Archaeomancer, what does that grab? It gets a counterspell. I guess it gets Stampede. It's actually not that great in this deck. I'm going to cut it. Yeah, it's actually not that great in the deck. He gets a couple of things, but it's still good. It's still good, and it still would be worth playing, I think. But and just to save time, we'll cut Veil Summer just to simplify it. But I mean, Veil Summer is really good, and depending on what I passed. The thing is, I'm playing blue and black in this deck, so I figure there's a little bit less of that to go around. So maybe less people are going to be less likely to play it. But anyway, that's just a sample deck there for everybody. We're going to save the deck here, and I think that'll be it for this video. Till next time.